Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of Stupid Gun Myths. I'm Mike B, and today we're going to be talking about one that, oddly enough, stems from Hollywood. TV shows, films, even online kind of short films and whatever. When you can tell when they're just strictly there for entertainment and nobody in that entire cast or production crew knows jack shit about firearms or the first thing about them. And maybe they do, and they're just doing it for another reason to imply that, oh, somebody's got a gun on them or somebody just drew a gun out of their holster. But the whole myth is when you draw a gun out, I think the worst show I ever saw for this is Lost. It's a dumpster fire of a show anyway. Don't waste your time watching it if you haven't already. But good God, every time somebody produces a gun or pulls a gun out on somebody, you hear a defined click, right? You hear a defined click. And a lot of times they're actually striker fired guns like a Glock or a other, designed weapon that, I don't know, I don't remember, it's been so long, I can't remember exactly all the striker fired handguns that are in that show, but it's quite a few. And whenever they pull them out, one-handed or whatever, you hear like somebody's cocking a firearm, like an old school revolver from the 19th century. That just isn't so. I mean, think about this. That's all the noise it makes. Unholstering, sure, you hear a whoosh, maybe if I had a holster, but just pulling it out of your pocket or something, this is the sound it makes. That's it. Like, that's literally it. Guns don't just make sounds on their own. But what about hammer-fired handguns? If you're a gun owner at this point or have any experience with guns, you're already going to be like, okay, point taken. But if you don't know anything about guns, all right, so here's a hammer-fired semi-automatic pistol. It's definitely clear for all you little safety police. I do clear that. God, I can't do that voice, I guess. How do you do that all day, guys? Weebs. Anyway, so here's a hammer-fired pistol. Again, or I'll drop the hammer first of all, right? Which did make a noise because I physically manipulated the handgun. But I'm going to pull it out. Wow, it didn't make any noise. Now, if I pull it out, unless I physically go, it's not going to make a noise. So what I see a lot in the in the show, like especially a Lost, right? Somebody's got a hammer-fired handgun, right? They'll pull it out, and you hear, and the hammer will still be forward. So it's like, you pull it out without doing this motion, you hear as soon as it comes out of the holster and into the frame, into the shot. It's like, oh my God, people, really? You literally can't even ask a friend that may own guns. You're in that much of a bubble. You can't ask them, hey, does a gun make noise? Or maybe you're just doing it, to show in the TV show, this person just drew a gun. It doesn't matter that this is what you see on the camera, that's a gun. Thank you for the click to let me know. I couldn't have fucking figured that out on my own. Yeah, and it's just great. And then especially another one too, another cool one is when they pull it out, it makes the clicking noise, and then the hammer's already back, and then they pull the hammer back again, apparently, and it makes the same exact noise as that when it's drawn. So yeah, guns do not make noise on their own. And then another cool kind of, I should make another video on it, but it's not even worth the time and the effort of making a separate video is when people are like, they've just got a gun in their hand and they're pointing it at somebody for a long period of time. After the initial click is already there. I'm going to dual wield for this, right? This is going to be awesome. The initial click has already been done. They sit there and they hold it. And then if they move it or something, or there's something in the conversation, it makes like a really weird, like rattling sound, like another kind of pseudo click. But that's just to prove that, hey, guess what? They still have the gun out. So you better watch that. And the sound just made it really official that they still have a gun pointed at this person, or they still have a gun out. Here's a sound that guns make, even if you rattle them. That was my wrist popping more than the actual gun making noise. I don't know, maybe people got bad joints in Hollywood. But yeah, literally guns don't just make noise on their own. When you draw a gun out of a holster or your pocket or wherever, some holsters might make a little bit of a plasticky sound, but like leather and a lot of like newer nylon holsters, they don't really make that much of a sound. They sure as hell don't make a metallic click like you're drawing a hammer back on a, Peacemaker or something like that. So, all right, this video's gone on long enough. I'm sorry, guys, but I just cannot get over the fact that, and it's not just Lost, it's every single TV show, Hollywood, even like shows like Band of Brothers. If you really look at it, they've got guns or something, they make an excessive amount of noise on their own. Guns are extremely noisy, so how are they so scary if you can hear them coming a mile away? Anyway, all right. Yeah, thanks for watching, everybody. I appreciate it. Let me know what you think about this dipshittery and how much you've seen it and experienced it. And also consider becoming a supporter on Patreon. It really helps fund the channel. And I can't afford to be pouring any more personal money into it. So whenever we got to work with, if you want new stuff, become a supporter on there. It's $1 a month, $12 a year. And I let you guys vote on what you guys want me to spend your donations on. It's pretty interactive, and $5 a month or more gets you access to our Discord server. If you know what Discord is, it's a pretty cool thing, because I'm on there most of the time because I have a life outside of making videos. But yeah, become a supporter on Patreon, and that would really help out the channel, make cool content. If not, that's your prerogative. I get it, and I just appreciate you watching. So thanks for watching, everybody, and we'll see you on the next episode of Stupid Gun Myths.